You know, I was planning on waking up this morning and making a video in remembrance of 9/11. Just a quick little video. And, well, it's not going to quite turn out that way. You see, yesterday, I didn't make a video because of what happened. Because I was so heartbroken by the killing of Charlie Kirk. No, I didn't know the man personally, but I know of his work, and I know what people that have known him for years have said about this man. He was a good man, a good father, and a good husband. And just because somebody who didn't agree with his beliefs shot and killed him in front of thousands of people. And then the video has went across social media, and millions of people saw this man who loved God and only wanted what was best. He only wanted the best for this country. So I don't care what your political views are. No man, no person deserves to get slaughtered like that just because you don't agree. I didn't make a video yesterday because it really hurt me deep within my soul of what happened. And I liked Charlie Kirk. I agreed with a lot of stuff that he said, and I 100% agree with his faith in Jesus Christ. Something has got to change. There is people out there that I do not like. But I would never, ever celebrate one of them getting killed. It is sad. Nobody should lose their life like that. It was very hard for me yesterday, and I couldn't post a video. I was angry. I was sad. I had a hard time working. You see, I'm usually a type of person because I follow a certain group of people on X. And usually when something like that happens, I usually find out very quickly when a tragedy or a disaster or something major happens. I usually find out very quickly because I have notifications, and you know, I usually have my phone on me, and even at my job, I see these notifications quite often, and I can see what's going on because depending on what I'm doing at work. But this one here, I didn't know that it happened until I got to work. And I'm sitting at work and, you know, getting ready and, you know, getting in my spot. And a friend of mine that works with me, he looks around and he goes, "You heard about Charlie Kirk, right?" And I was like, "Huh? What happened?" He goes, "Oh, he got shot, man. Somebody shot him in the neck." I was like, "What?" And my heart just went, poof, just dropped straight to my stomach. And I lost all focus on what I was doing. And my initial thought was to grab my phone and see what the heck is going on. And he's sitting over there waiting for me to get my stuff situated around. I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "You caught me off guard." I said, "Is he dead?" I mean, why? They don't know yet. They rushed him to the hospital. And so I get my phone out and I put it on Twitter, and I let it load, and I log into my computer and everything, and we start to work, and I'm glancing over at my computer, and I can't concentrate, and I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "This is it's just got me. This just got me hard, and I not knowing whether or not if he's going to survive this. And then I saw the video, the first video, that one from a distance, where it really didn't show much, and then I was like, oh wow. I said, I pray to God that he survives this. And then a few minutes later, another video posted, and it was the close-up view of him getting hit in the neck and him flying back, and then the blood coming down. And I just closed my eyes and, almost brought tears to my eyes, because right then and there, I'm like, yeah, there's no way this guy is surviving this shot. I don't know if you're watching this, if you've seen the video. If you are a Charlie Kirk fan and you love the guy, I would really say don't search up, don't try to find the videos if you haven't already seen them. It's not good to see. But I'm sitting there, I said, unless God intervenes, there's no way that he survived this shot. But I'm still just sitting there and just praying for him and praying his family. And the more I waited, the more I was so anxious and just so like, oh my God, I hope he's all right. I hope he survives this. And a friend I work with, the college he went to, he became friends with a certain set of people. And it just so happens that a guy he is really good friends with actually works for Charlie Kirk. And of course, when he finds out, he's instantly just messaging this guy, what's going on? And he finally got the text message, and a friend looked over at me and he goes, he's gone. But I didn't know a good period of time before the news was released that Charlie Kirk had passed away from the gunshot wound. If you're watching this, I just want you to really keep his family in prayer. Keep this country in prayer. And remember, this country is founded on freedom, and one of those freedoms is the freedom of speech. And this man was killed because people didn't like his speech. We need to pray for this country. We need to pray that we can set aside our differences and still live together, even if we disagree. And I'm going to pray for this country. I want you to pray for this country. People keep on saying there's no place for political violence. There's no place for any violence. Just because you don't agree with somebody, we need to get Christ back into this country. And we need more people like Charlie Kirk to stand up for what they believe in. The church today, we have failed. We have failed as a church. And I don't know about you, but it's sad that something like this can hit you so hard to make you make a change. But I don't know about you, but I believe that this is the time. The powers of hell is rising up against this country, against the people, against God's people. And this right here just shows the evil that's in this world. And it also is a revelation of what God said was going to happen. And that is to be persecuted for his name's sake, and because you stand up against the devil. But this is going to change me. And I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to work on it to try to do better. Thanks for watching. God bless. And I love yous.